Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Retro Doc 79. In today's installment, we're going to be tackling Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, fun fact about this game was the one that Mario was playing in the Super Mario movie, if you guys saw it. And I'm just going to let it roll. And as you see, the game doesn't provide a story right there. It's actually in the manual. Okay, so since the story wasn't at the title screen, and it's in the manual, I'll give you guys a quick breakdown. So there's two goddesses, Palutena and Medusa, and I'm sure you've heard of the latter. And Medusa rules the underworld, Palutena the overworld. And the gist of it is, Palutena got frustrated with Medusa, who kept turning humans to stone and, destroying their fields, drying out their crops, and turned her into a hideous monster. She didn't look the way she did, though she had the power to turn you to stone before Palutena's, punishment. Now, the only thing is, Medusa, living in the underworld, got mad and actually took her armies and set upon Palutena and her armies and actually defeated them and captured her. And when that happened, she drained her of her powers and also stole Angel Land's 3 treasures. And the sacred treasures are, let's see if I recall, the Arrow of Light, which you have to retrieve all of them, by the way, to defeat her. So the Arrow of Light, the Wings of Icarus, I believe, and the Mirror Shield. A mirror or a polished shield, and I forget exactly what it's called. But you'll see them as you get them. You need these to defeat Medusa. And that's the gist of the story. There's actually a little more. If you want to know Pit's backstory, because this is not Icarus, there is no, this is just an angel named Pit. So I'll give you the backstory to him now. And this is told in the manual as part of the main story of the game. Pit was the leader, the captain, whatever you want to call him, of Palutena's personal guard. And what occurred was, Pit was captured and he's in the underworld. We're actually making our way out of the underworld right now. And upon being captured, Palutena was drained of her strength but had enough to communicate with someone. And she chose to communicate with Pit and free him from his shackles, and only had enough strength to produce this weak bow and arrow. Now, mind you, when I shoot my bow and arrow, I lose some experience points, and we'll discuss that later. But I'm going to shoot it to show you the distance. Nothing. And you've been tasked with escaping. And you'll see, we'll climb through 3 stages of the underworld, take out that fortress. 3 overworld stages, take out that fortress. Then 3 stages to get to the sky fortress, take it out. And enter the sky world. Or it's funky, because you'll see, when you guys check out the manual, because I'm going to try to embed some of this here, or actually look it up online if you want to real quick, instead of waiting for where that comes up. And I'm not even sure if I'm able to do that. I'm just going to try it. I'm trying new things here. Oh, that was cheap, but at least he got locked into an animation where he's not, he got locked into an animation where he wasn't, not damageable. Oh, this is the puzzle room. Okay, so whenever you enter these, check this out. Come over here. Upper right. Open those 2 up. Don't take any of the treasures yet. And lower right. And if you got 0 hearts to 3 hearts, that'll make a determination. So with 3 hearts, we want to open the lower left section first. The lower left. So you want to open everything and don't take anything out. And then this way you'll be able to collect all the treasures. We actually got a good one, man. That bottle will restore our health automatically if we run out of health. And that's actually what you want right now because we don't have much health. Alright, check this out. I should have shown you down there. But we're in a perilous area. Here, if you don't have the feather and you fall down, the screen doesn't go back down, you die. If you press down, look what happens. Anything that's fuzzy like that, that looks like dirt or turf, and is only 1 tile wide, do not press down on it. You'll fall right through it, man. Dude, come on. Okay, so that is some sort of glitch that rarely happens, but it happens nevertheless. I've rarely seen that happen. I don't think it ever happened to me as a kid, and it's happened a few times since I started practicing. And I think it's just depending on how you act. And I think if I'm getting too aggressive, maybe it reacts differently. I'm not sure what's going on there. But these repets are really, really annoying, man. And cool, we avoided that little frog creature. He's really hard to hit because that little chewing motion, you actually miss him more often than not. Jeez, come on, dude. Good thing we got that health, dude. Look at that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so let's just play it cool and take this guy out. We're actually almost at the top. But I do not want to progress to the top. I actually want to farm something real quick. So there's the trick, actually. Watch. Wait for him to turn around a second time. Because he always turns around twice on you. So he turns around, wait a second time. And that's how you get him. And little by little, remembering tricks I had as a kid. So here, let's just kind of... Oh my god, really? Yeah, just kind of avoid that guy if you can. Dude! And there's going to be 2 of them appearing here. And what you want to do is hang out here until you get about 900 hearts. Okay, so now that we're close to 999, you want to move forward. And only because you want to have some room to spare so you can get some experience in the next level. Until you spend your money, you can't get any more experience if you're not picking up the hearts to power up. Okay, so something to note here. If you're playing the Japanese version, don't kill yourself. But if you're playing the US or European version and have less than 2 health points, kill yourself. First of all, you get this password, which you guys can use to begin right where I'm at with everything I have. Now, what am I doing here? Well, what I want to do here is get 10,000 points by the time I get to the room right before the exit to this stage. And the reason you want to do that is because you have to have 10,000 points for Zeus's test of strength. And, well, not test of strength, not trial of strength, because that's not the one where you're shooting stuff. You just have to have the 10,000 points before you, skill points, before you get up there. That'll get you your first power upgrade. Now, you guys are wondering, how do you get skill points? Well, pretty easy. Take out enemies, pick up hearts. Now, something to note, when we're picking up hearts, we're not getting any points ourselves. And the reason we're not getting any is because we're already maxed out on hearts. Now, how do you lose points? Actually, you lose points by taking hits and shooting arrows. Taking a hit is 300 points. Shooting an arrow is 10 points, not 1 like I thought. And breaking a pot is 500. Now, killing a large enemy that drops a large heart is 500 for the enemy, 500 for the heart. 300 for the enemy, 300 for the heart on the ones that drop half hearts. And 1 heart for the small hearts. And 100 for killing the enemies that drop those. So if you take a hit from an enemy that drops a small heart, it would take taking out one of those eyeball things and not taking another hit. Or taking out 3 of the little snake guys and not taking a hit. Let's take these 2 guys out for good measure, man. One last guy. You know what? We're just going in and spending the cash. Now, welcome to the black market, ladies and gentlemen. Buy whatever you want. I'm going for the barrel. That'll let you hold 8 of those little jars, which you can only hold 1 of normally. Okay, we're in a good... Whoa, we're in a good situation now. Because taking out enemies and collecting hearts are working for our advantage now. Because we can collect hearts again. Okay, we're right near the end here. So what I want to do is... see if I can take this guy out. Oh, jeez. Repets. Let those 2 hearts disappear. I'm not too worried about 200 points. You don't got to take this guy out, but I'm going to take him out. I'm going to take him out only because we're in a good spot with the health and the chalice. Now, remember to get your chalice before going in the door. Oh, this is going to be a great room. This is going to be a great room, dude. Here we have a chance to get... that right there is 1,000 because we got both of them. 2,000 points. So for this room, we've got 3,500 points because... no, 3,700 points because we took that 1 hit. Well, we actually got more because we just picked up a bunch of guys and killed a bunch of enemies. Alright, here be careful. I forgot to mention, if you duck on the ice, you'll fall right through it. And you'll fall to your death. Well, we won't fall to our deaths. We actually have our feather, but we want to try to save it. I will take that 100. Why not? I'm just going to shoot that guy as many times as I can there. It made sense to me. I mean, check it out. We took him out, and we're able to get in the room. Oh, dude, we didn't have the feather yet. Oh, snap. Let me see. Yeah, we don't have the feather yet, so we're going to get the feather. You're welcome very much, buddy. Okay, we got to be real careful, man. I don't want to use up the feather. I actually want to try to save it for the next stage. Let's see if I can get these guys, man. They're just, they were just asking for it right there, dude. Okay, we're almost near the end. Or at least the end of this stage, dude. Okay, this Grim Reaper here, man. I am just gonna move past him. I'm gonna jump past him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this thing get past me again before I jump up so he doesn't have line of sight. And as he turns right there, I was able to man, that was actually pretty good. I was able to get past him as he summoned the repets, dude. So that was pretty legit. Ooh. Forgot about those little guys, man. We're just going to hang out on this thing. And I'll let you guys know when we get to the room. Here, just hang out on this platform. Don't worry, it'll kick us back to the left. This game, resist the urge to fire off arrows, because remember, you're losing 10 points every time you fire off an arrow. Let's see what we got. If Zeus wouldn't have been in here, it would have meant we didn't get enough points. So check this out. Before I pick up the arrow, notice that we have 1 strength right underneath my health at the upper part of the screen. 2 strength. Whew. Oh no. Whew. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter, dude. I mean, I'm at the end. What am I doing? Okay, so we're on World 1-3 now. And here, we're just going to cruise along, man. This stage is fairly long compared to the last stage. But at the same time, it's going to be a nice little reprieve because our goal here is to get hit as little as possible, and that's it. But if we get hit, we get hit. Because there's no score requirement here or skill requirement. Now, we still got to get our 200, our 200 score before the end of the game. But that's okay. We got plenty of stages left to go, man. And I think we're over 100k right now. No, we're close to it. We'll be over 100k. Maybe after the next 2 stages. Maybe after this and the fortress. Ooh. Near miss, dude. Whoa. Oh, what is that little guy doing here? Guess he made up for the little frog dude. Damn, did I take 2 hits there? That's okay. One guy left. Let's get him. Damn. And look at that. Look how quickly we recover our hearts, man. We got some good currency. Remember, this and the ice platforms, anything that looks fuzzy like that, you can fall down and be pushed down. So no ducking. Pit, what is that damage you took, buddy? Oh, I knew that guy was coming. All right, so we're going to go in there. That's a shop. That little candles was his little advertisement from back in the day on Mount Olympus. So let's check it out. So note, 210, 350, 390, right? May I help you? We have everything. So when you see that, that's a regular shop. If you are power level 2 in stage 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, you can intimidate. If you are power level 2 in stage 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, all that, can't. So it's per world. And the way you do it is controller 2. Check this out. Controller 2, have it plugged in. A and B at the same time. It doesn't always work. I guess I can't win. And it worked. Check it out. It worked this time. So we're going to take the bottle. And now the bottle is awesome. We can hold 8 in that barrel. And if you wait around, by the way, the shop resets with more items to buy. But the biggest issue we have is, the biggest issue I have with the bottle is we can no longer do the death trick at the beginning of the stages. Let's see if that bottle drops to 150 again. 270. Oh, man. Not so much. Not so much right now. Let me see. Yeah, chalice. Why not? Next stage, we can waste all our hearts. That doesn't bother me. Next stage, the actual fortress, I might be able to farm for some more hearts. And like I said, I speed that up, so something that would take like maybe 15 minutes could take as little as 7 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever I choose. I usually try to keep it at a nice little pace when I speed things up, though. Fairly new to doing it, and I have noticed that if you speed things up too quickly, it will completely just sound like trash, man. Let's see if we can get this eyeball thing, dude. Now, this is not going to be endless, by the way. These enemies will come out 2 or 3 times, and they'll stop in this area. This is just a little thing they do here. Well, on every stage. Let's go in that door. That's 300 points, man. All right, let's do this trick, man. Remember, bottom right. Hopefully we get the credit card, dude. And, oh, we got 3 hearts, so I guess that's bottom left last, huh? Let's keep our fingers crossed for the credit card. It is awesome. Remember, don't grab any of the items. Dude, do we have 2 bottles now? We have 2 bottles. So that's pretty legit. Hey, I want you guys to pay attention to the brick around, the square around the store. Look how funky that looks. This game was developed around the time of Metroid. And you'll see the 3rd dungeon boss or 3rd castle boss, whatever you want to call it. That thing is literally a Metroid. Literally a Metroid. You'll see it. And the description in the booklet, instruction booklet, is that it is a creature that they believe is from space, and that's very powerful. Okay, so that was my little 3 fall there. All right, you know what? I don't want to get hit with the spikes. And remember, I misspoke. It's not one score point or whatever you want to call it gone from shooting an arrow. It's 10. But those little guys give you 100 every time you snatch them up. What you only get 1 of from them is the heart. If you get a small heart, that's all. And I figured it out, man. Pausing, and I've been looking at it as I pause it and thinking about it, because it's been a minute, man. Like, I used to play this game a ton as a kid. Nice. So I only got like 3 hammers. Or 5. That's legit. That's legit. Let me see. Oh, we got 18, bro. I forgot about that. They stack. So we're going to do pretty good, man. We didn't get that many here. But that's more than what we needed. That's more than what we needed, man. Because you'll see. And those will come into play in the next stage. And you'll see that. Because I know everybody who has never played this game has probably been wondering what the heck the hammers are about. And if not, oh, man. So that one doesn't loop up there. That one loops down to the bottom. All right. Kept messing me up, dude. Okay. Don't touch those. Those, people call them spikes. Those are meant to represent, like, brush and foliage. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not trying to get into a farm situation here. What do you say? Try buying from me? So this guy's the black market. And I don't believe the trick works on him. Let me try it. Yeah, the trick doesn't work on him. And that's fine. We really don't need anything from him. And we're almost at the end anyway, so check it out. I know I took more hits than I wanted to down there, but we're almost at the end. And once we get to the fortress... Oh, this is actually a really good... Oh, no, it's not. Oh, man. Yeah, you go do what you gotta do, Grim Reaper, man. You do what you gotta do. I can't mess with you down there. All right, let's get it. I think there's one more Grim Reaper on the way up. There it is. Of course there was. And this guy sucks. Check him out. So this guy, what we're going to do is let him get close. When he turns around twice, we're going to peek out, shoot him again. See, we can get down on him with this trick. And remember, instead of 10 5 hits because we powered up. Oh, no! Test of strength, dude. Check this out. Check this out. Get on top of the door. So I gotta chill out, man. There's a good trick up on top of the door. Good, and I didn't use a container yet, a refill thing. So here, there's not a set number you take out. You just got to endure for I forget how long. I think it's a minute. So check this out. 3 items. These are not the special items. You get those that Medusa stole at the end. The F gives you a fire around your arrow. The bow lets you shoot across the screen. And that scepter gives you 2 little protective things that spin around you. But you got to have 2 health or more, man. So here we go. We made it to the end, man. Just got to watch out for that little appearing, that guy that appears, man. Of course. You know what? Not even worried about him, dude. I'm taking him out. And we're going to take out this lone eyeball, because I don't know why we shouldn't. And let's see what we got. 20k score is not bad, dude. We'll definitely be over 100k when we finish the dungeon. Okay, guys, so we made it to stage 4-1. And this is going to be Pit's exit from the underworld. And Pit's first fortress. So let's see what we can get going for Pit here. Now, I know what you're thinking, that I forgot the death trick, but fortunately or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, can't use it here for me or anybody who has health potions. Check out the lower left corner. If you have any number by your barrel, you're holding health potions. If you have a purple bottle, that is a health potion. And if you lose all your health, Pit will automatically refill one health square. That's just an automatic deal. So I don't want to waste those unnecessarily. And I'm going to show you guys, we're actually going to take a quick 2 detours, and they're only 1 room offs. So they're not too far for the detour. One is going to be a pretty dangerous one, because we're going to go to a shop, an item shop, that once we come back down, we're going to have respawn some eggplant wizards. And the other one is actually going to be the hot springs. And the hot springs are incredible. They actually refill your health little by little. Now, let's bait out these guys on the left here. And if you just run full speed to the left, you won't get hit. If we can survive this little room here. Yeah, let those guys go their way. Let's get our little centurions out. The nice thing about this game is, notice if you swing the hammer and don't hit anything, you keep it. Now remember, this is a store, so we're going to intimidate this guy. A and B on controller 2, so have that plugged in, guys. Now, I want a chalice. Just a little bit of health. And let's see what happens. Let's see if he restocks with different items. And get ready, you have to re-intimidate. Man, I would have liked that potion on the right, but unfortunately, I think it's going to be 270 when I intimidate. Let me see. Dude, that's not a deal. Get out of here. Let me see. You know what? I'm not going to take another cup. I'm going to take a hammer just to take it. When you come down here, push down and slide to the left automatically, or you will be eggplantified, my friend. And it's okay to take those hits, man. better than becoming an eggplant here. Because be very aware that if you become an eggplant, you have to go to a doctor. And you're effectively legs with sandals and an upper eggplant body. And it's ridiculous. Okay, so let me see. So when you get to this room, I recommend that you just go down. Don't get that centurion on the upper left. I could get more centurions. Oh, here, push to the left as you drop down, or you'll miss your door. Now, honestly, you don't really need that many centurions in this stage, so I'm not going to get any more. If you see me hitting one, it's just because it's a force I have it, and that's a waste of a hammer. You see it? So check this out. We're going to have to go a one-off room when we get down one more. It's going to be crazy. Okay, so let me see where I'm at. 8,200? Let me see what that did. 8,600. Okay. One more set of snakes and we push forward. I just wanted to see what that's doing right there. 9K. We're good, man. Let me see what we got down here. By the time we defeat the boss, I mean, there's no way we can't get another health bar upgrade if we defeat the boss here. Check this out. I actually call it a hot springs. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like the stuff that hurts you in Metroid because they have yellow water there. In real life, don't eat the yellow snow. Don't drink the yellow water. You know what I'm saying? As for them Northeasterners, man, if you grew up in the South and you didn't have snow, I don't know if you know about that yellow snow, man. But if you ever move up north, don't eat the yellow snow is all I gotta say, brother. Yeah, this room is incredible right now. These guys are giving me... Well, I just lost 300. Yeah, they give you 500 a pop. And then the large heart gives you another 500. So if you don't take a hit, that's a cool K. Now, if you take a hit from one of them, it's a cool 700. Which is still ridiculous, man. Oh, no, I took 2 hits. And I'm over there checking my numbers, bro. Whoa! So I'm just going to take some hits from Eggplant down here if I can't take them out quick. 14,300. I want to see 14,300. I just want to see how much they give you for killing an Eggplant Wizard. Yeah, 500. Large heart enemy. What did I expect, right? Oh, crud. Now I took a double hit. Nope. Oh, those little red ones are horrible, bro. 3 hits a pop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kimosabi. Check. I mean, defeating the boss has to rate something. So check this out. You can kill those little guys without any repercussions as long as you don't walk under or over one of those barrels. Dude, for some reason, I could have sworn that you could stand on those statues' heads. Guess not. Let's just take 2 more of these rooms out, maybe 3, and see what it gives us. Yeah, we're moving forward. I mean, we got to 20, dude. We're beating a boss here. So check this out. That right there is Twin Bellows. And that is a Hellhound, as you can see. And yeah, we could have had more Centurions, but remember, we only get to have 3 on screen at a time, and all 3 have to die for the next 3 to come out. So we might as well just... Let's grab our treasure. And I took too many hits there, man. I shouldn't have taken as many hits. Now I won't have my special stuff up, but that's fine. Powered up. Okay, so now that we're in 2-1, this is going to ramp up pretty quickly, man, because in 2-1 and 2-2, we get 2 strength upgrades. Okay, so that was weird. That was weird. That was a weird little glitchy sound right there. Nice. We got the hammers dropping everywhere, bro. And that's what I wanted. I wanted some of those guys coming from the top to be exposed so I can have some hammers dropping down. Let's take out these snakes real quick. This little group of 4 right here. Pick up the hearts. And let's go in the shop. See what we got, bro. So this is crucial, man. Don't take the instant health upgrade. Take this more expensive one unless you take a lot of hits and you're not used to the game mechanics yet. Because we got a hot springs coming up fairly shortly. But we also have a lot of craziness. Check this out. Those fallen enemies do ridiculous damage, bro. If they hit you, you're pretty much done, man. I think you get 3 or 4 hits per whole health block with those enemies. Okay, I knew they were going to start dropping again. And I think one of the little guys is going to appear underneath me pretty soon. Is there going to be one more shot at this? Nope. Nice. Now, check it out. That little spinning shield, man, that a lot of people neglect because everybody wants to shoot across the screen before anything. Look at that help it's being to us, man. Look at all the enemies it's taken out that we would have missed. And check this out. These enemies here, if you have this thing active, you can farm those ground enemies like it's going out of style, bro. Now, you don't want to do that because remember, beginning of the next stage, we gotta do another skill point upgrade thing, but that one's like right at the beginning of this next stage, so we have to have room for hearts, and we have to have room for hearts, and we have to have also a lot of caution with the enemies. You don't want to take too many hits. I wonder what my score is right now. 11K. Might as well, dude. It was right there. And the only reason being is, remember, on top of everything, we also have a criteria to have a score of 200K or above. And, you know, if you don't get that 200K or above, you don't get your 5th strength upgrade. Yep, we're moving forward. Actually, let's see what's in this little shop. Oh, man. I guess we're going to collect a few hearts before we hit the shop, dude. And remember, we're going to spend all this, or as close as we can to get into spending all of it, man. Let's see. We only have 1 feather, so... it's going to be a tough one. We're taking the feather just in case, even though it's cheaper. in case we fall, man, because we got one, but I want to have one in reserve if we use it. Okay, that was insanity. I did not expect to take all those guys out like that. Again, the scepter, bro, that little shield you get is clutch, man. And getting it first assures that it'll always be active when you have 2 health bars versus having to have 3 when you get it second. All right, here, this is crucial, dude. You want to make sure you take the top route here. Boom, world 2, remember? The 2 upper right and the second one down on the left. 2 hearts, so 2 hearts means the one right beneath me is what we don't want to open. And remember, before you pick anything up, dude, we got the credit card. That is the rarest item in the game. We're not going to be using it. But you can, well, maybe we will use it. It depends. It depends. We'll see. Now, if you go to the bottom, you're going to get a chalice, which is extremely helpful, but check this out. If you take that route, you're going to miss your strength upgrade. Because the strength upgrade is actually right up here. And as you notice, we'll just see it in a minute. You'll see it in a minute. Notice, keep looking at the bottom. There's no way up here. It's that door in front of you. Glad you came. Here, take this. Check it out. Next store we go into, if it's not a black market, we can intimidate. Because when you hit pause, you got 3 arrows. Now, fun fact. I've beaten the game many times. I've never taken the care or time to get the best ending. Just because, getting my full strength upgrades. I've never actually gone past this 3 strength upgrade with a purple hair. I've beaten the game with green hair and purple. And it's not because I lack the ability, it's just because I was able to do it. Yeah, the game was a little harder doing it, but I didn't have to take the time to farm, so. So check this out. We're in here, and it looks like we can't afford much except the hammer. Well, let's see what's up with this. Let's intimidate. And maybe get another feather. No. Let me see if it let me get another feather and then see if it gives me a chalice. I actually wanted a chalice. Now, technically, if you're in my position, it's best to take the $10 hammer. Because right now I can reset it. Get a hammer for 10. Because I re-threatened. But if the next reset doesn't give me a chalice, I'm just out of luck, man, because I only have 100 left. So let's try the intimidate again. Let the store reset. And see, we didn't get a chalice, man, so that's okay. I'm going to intimidate you anyway, bro. And since we get pretty good amount of hearts anyway, we're just going to take that. And that's right. I intimidated you, barely paid you enough for the item, and you thanked me. So we're out of here, man. Look at those little statues just kind of peeking at you from underneath, man. And as you could see, man, this game is just... If you're good at it, this game is pretty generous with the hearts and the enemies, man. Even when you don't sit around and farm. And I believe this is our strength upgrade in here. No, we already got it. I'm sorry. Test of might. So here, check on top of the door. Zeus has obviously actually placed 2 stones on top of the door because he wants to make sure that our friend here, Pit, doesn't have as easy a time as last time, dude. And that's okay. It's okay. I mean, I understand Zeus's perspective on this, man. We're climbing Mount Olympus. We're making our way out of the underworld. I would think he'd have more of a vested interest in helping me save Palutena, but I guess not. And remember, all you got to do is stay in the room 30 to 60 seconds. I forget the exact amount of time. So now we got to make a crazy decision here. We already got the scepter. So we see the scepter. So the next one I want to get is the fire arrows. Let me see if I have them equipped. Yeah, we're under 3 health bars. That's okay. Slightly, but not by much, man. Little jump. Oh, man. I messed it up, but it's okay. Don't fall in that little water in front of us. That water is actually a death pit, man. That's actual water. That's not lava where it has like a little bottom to it. You saw how much... Now, did you notice how much health I lost with that thing? All right, so we're just going to come in here, and this is our second power room. So if you didn't have it the first time, this is where you can get it. But he's not... Zeus is not Zeus. Zeus is not offering us the arrow simply because we already got it on this stage. We got to get the next one on the next stage. And check this out. Look how easy that is with these little spinning things, dude. It's just so ridiculous. You barely have to shoot your arrows. You barely have to do anything. All right, so we're just going to... Let me see. We're at 46. I'm going to have to speed it up for you guys. But I'm going to kill some enemies to get a few more. Get a little more score. Or guess not. We're going in. So check this out, dude. 150k. We're 50k, just under 50k away from maxing out our score and our health bar. All right, so in World 3 too, man, we got to step up our game, and we actually have to farm a good amount at the beginning. Going in the store gives us 300 points, and each pot we hit is negative 500, but if we take out the room, so be cautious, we get more than what we lost. So that's 1,000 gone. And remember, we want to shoot this one. So let's see, 2 hearts. So we want to avoid the one directly underneath us. And let's see what we got. Feather. I'm down with the feather action, man. So though this room took up, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So it took up 4K. We actually got a lot more in return for skills by completing the room. So completing that room and farming a little bit right here and in the next door, we should be okay. Dude, are there no enemies? Oh, we took one hit. That was 300 down. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, dude. So we lost 300, but that's okay. I think it's the next door or the door right after it. There's like 2 or 3 doors in quick succession. So it's not that door. So it's got to be this door. So check this out. Do not go in the door. And let's take out some of these guys. Enough, dude. Let's go in. We got it, dude. If you didn't have this, it's best to kill yourself. Even if you got feathers, keep jumping in pits, man. Check this out. Pit's hair turns back to a brownish color, like in the cartoon. And if you don't know the cartoon I'm talking about, check it out. It's called Captain N, the Game Master. One of my favorites from being a kid, man. I actually got my daughter the box set. I used to own it, and she liked it, so I gave it to her. And now that I went back to buy it, It is hundreds of dollars, unfortunately, so I will not be having it again. So now that we got that, pretty smooth sailing. Let me take a look here. I'm just going to build up some cash, though, because we want to spend it as we go. Okay, now we can go in that door. That sucked, dude. I actually wanted to kind of grab that one. But more important than grabbing the actual heart is, yeah, not dying. Or using one of my feathers needlessly. When we come out, we have to be extremely cautious. That enemy you kind of saw on the screen there, we're going to have a small section that's just back to back, I think like 5 or 6 of them as we move forward. And they touch you, they're going to take some of the treasures you get from Zeus for completing the Trials of Strength. And we have 2 of those. So we could either we would lose our fire arrows, and then we would end up losing our little spinny thing. So let's be cautious and let's go. Those are called plutons, I think. I forget. Okay, so cool. Your arrows can't hurt them. But when they touch your little fiery thing, dude, it looks like it slows them down a bit. That is actually legit. I never realized that. So see, that's another reason to get your scepter going, bro. Get the scepter and get your little fire protection. And I'm sure we're going to traverse those again. Later on in the game, they actually have wings, which makes them even worse, bro. Alright, check out this ice. Do not push down on it. Let me get over here. Check this out. You fall through it. So, do not push down. Snowman, if you got to take a hit, you take a hit. That was 2 hits. That was a waste of my time, man. I didn't want to do that. Dude, I've gotten so many hearts. I got to spend some of these, bro. This guy we're just going to jump past. And there went one of my little feathers, but I'm good with it. And this is not the end, by the way, if you guys think it is. We're far from the end. Alright, so let's see what this guy has for sale. Do I want to try buying something? Of course. Let me check. Of course, I knew we were above it, but let's try the intimidation factor. I think this is the black market, so we can't do that. So we used the feather, but really don't care, dude. I wanted that extra health because we got 2 feathers in reserve. And let them reset and see what we have. Nothing we can afford. Thank you, dude. I think more of those little Pluton things come out here, so we got to be careful. Or maybe not. Maybe not. So as you can see, man, we can spend hearts fairly quickly here. And by the way, if you're wondering why I have such a hard time, there's ice physics on this stage, dude. If you're looking at my controller and seeing that the inputs are going nuts, that's because there's literally ice physics. These platforms, wait until you're even with the platform in front of you or above it. Do not jump if it's below you. If it's slightly below you, you might be able to make the jump, but I wouldn't risk it. It just makes zero sense to me, man. Ooh. I was hoping for a chance to buy a chalice, man. Get rid of some of the cash and, you know, advance our cause here. Oh, Oh, thank God I couldn't fall through the platform. And we're going to let that guy live. And we'll take this guy out. And Pit was a slipping and a sliding there. All right, let's go in here and see what we got. Oh, dude, another spec nose. Man, we took quite a bit of hits, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, man. Good thing we have the feathers. By the way, Pit just flies up on his own. And you can only control the direction. But the height of the jump is all just dictated by the initial. And you can get stuck underneath the platforms. As you saw, I got stuck there for a moment. So you got to be real cautious, dude. Let's see. What do you want? This is a regular store, man, so let's intimidate this guy. Let's see if I can get some chalices. Oh, no, it's a black market, dude. It's a black market. And there's... Oh, I used the credit card. That's right. Okay, kid, I'll let you have it on credit. By the way, never gotten the credit card before either as a kid. So, first time using it. And as you notice, we are no longer collecting hearts until now. Whatever your debt is with the credit card must be paid off before you can continue to collect hearts, bro. And you gotta love how Kid Icarus pokes fun at our modern society. I mean, this game came out 86. I think it was 86, 87? Let me see, 30K? I might farm it out just so we have max health here. And of course, I'll speed it up if I do. Let me see. Yeah. We need about 40K. So 10K more. Dude, and is the game really not going to give it to me? Of course not. Another one in the bag, man. Okay, so the only thing we have to worry about in this stage is once we get near the end, we're going to see those Plutons again, the guys that jump around and steal your items. And we just have to be careful that they don't steal any of our sacred treasures. Or, if we have something like 700 or 800 hearts when we get there, they'll simply be able to buy it back as soon as you lose them. Because as soon as you lose the item, there's going to be a black market next to it. And that's where you can buy back your items. For a ridiculous price, by the way. Well, as you figured when I said we need at least 700. Some items are 680, 700. I don't remember if anything goes above those prices, though. All right, and here we're just going to play it cool, man. We don't want to go into the water. And check out Nintendo, man. Look what they did. Those platforms going in opposite directions, the one in the middle in a completely different direction. They know that jacks players up, dude. Let's see if this will take them out. Why not? And this guy shouldn't be able to hurt us here. Let's see if we get one more run of those guys, and then we're moving forward. Not bad, I'll take those. It's 15 hearts. And we move forward, and they come out again, I guess. Let's just get in this area and see what we got. Two hearts. What are we gonna have? 3 hearts. Let's see. Lower right last. Is it? We got another feather. I mean, that works for me. Like I said, the next stages are going to be these straight vertical, just vertical stages, man. None of this horizontal scrolling that we've been enjoying so far. And the jacked up thing is, I think the horizontal scrollers are nice levels, man. I'm enjoying them, but they want it to be different on this, man. So check that out. As a kid, so on the pillar I'm on, right to the left of me, that mountain in the background, I always pictured it was Mount Olympus, though obviously it probably isn't. You know what? Let me get on the tip of this. Oh, shoot. Looks like I used another container, man. That was a fiasco, dude. Straight fiasco. Looks like the plan didn't work out. The plan was to overshoot that thing and not have to worry about him. Let's let this guy get closer. So you see, if you jump really quickly out of the lava, man, you'll be safe. Oh, snap. You see, I think that's a Zeus Trala power room, dude. Where we can get another weapon, like, obviously the bow. That's the last thing we need. Yeah, it is. Alright, so check this out. I'm going to try something that I kind of remember from childhood. So if you kneel here, aim up, and when something appears to your left, you kind of do a little jump. And you could shoot if you want to, but you don't have to for the one on the left. Just give it a little jump. Oh, wow, I guess it did work. Man, I haven't done this since I was a kid like that. Well done, Pit. Take your pick. Thank you, Zeus. When I rescue Palutena, don't expect her to come home to you, man. You're giving me the weapons and just chilling on Mount Olympus, bro. Let's see if this guy's gonna... Yep. Give us the homie hookup right there. And don't worry, you're gonna see a door at the bottom right of the screen pretty soon. If you're cautious, you won't miss it. You'll be able to move forward and kind of slightly turn around and go into the door. And that should be enough hearts in case we have to buy anything, except our black market item back. Oh, shoot. Okay, I just keep checking to see if we're using up any of our containers. And that's the door I was talking about below, as you can see. I used the container anyway, so we're good. May I help you? Well, we have everything. Let's see. This is the black market, right? So yeah, I can't intimidate him. So let's do this. Oh no, this was a regular shop, dude. I could have intimidated him. Yeah, let me see. Watch this. I could have intimidated him. It doesn't matter. Don't need anything. We're good, bro. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close. I think after this next section is the Pluton area thing. Yeah, dude. No, 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 not yet, not yet. Here they go, after these little frogs. Let's get rid of Frosty first. Oh, no, no, no. Specknose, we got a little ways to go before the Plutarchs. I mean, we got so much cash to spend, so it's not really that important. There they are. There they are. There you go. Kind of bait them out like I did and take the alternate route if you have to. And we can't afford anything, and this is the black market. Let me check. Yep, no intimidation factor. But we're almost at the end, man, so let's just be cautious and see where it goes. You want to jump while you're a little high up on that platform, man. You want to make sure you clear those thorn bushes. Yeah, we used another one. Are you kidding me? You know what? Since it went that crazy. Yeah, we're down to 3. That's fine. We'll make an effort to bring that back up in the next few levels. Not bad, not bad. Let's let this guy clear out the way. Dude. Already at like 500, man? All right, so now we're going to have our 200,000 plus, and we made it to the second fortress. Power up. Come on, Pit. Yep. Okay, so now that we're in Fortress 2-4, check this out. The map is underneath us, but we need to go to the right. And we need to go to the right twice. Only because how low our health is right now. Because now we're in a shop. And check it out, man. I'm going to buy a bunch of those chalices. I would buy some bottles, but it makes no sense, man. Because we're just going to end up taking hits and using it anyway. So I'll get another one of these. Head on back. Get the map for you guys to show you where it's at. And I'll also get you guys the torch and the pencil. And what I'm going to do is I'll buy the torch and pencil when I come back, because I want to show you guys something real quick. So we're at we were at 340, 48. But now we've come up again. Bam. That's cool. One more. Now, imagine if you hadn't gotten all your strength upgrades, man. Look how much damage we're taking here. All right, and I'm just getting money because when we come back up, we'll kill both sets. So check this out. Go left, switch from the mallet as soon as you can, and turn around and shoot those guys. Jump a little to get that map. Or parchment. Let me show you before... Oh, man, I climbed up. I got to take these guys out first. Well, you know what? I'll show you guys when I get to the store. Close with no cigar. That's fine. And these rooms aren't mandatory, but again, I want some cash to spend here because this dungeon has like 3 shops, and we're gonna constantly be getting items here. Mostly health chalices. So we're back, 502, and we actually have a little more health than when we started the stage with, so we're doing pretty good. So before I do anything else, let me pause the game. And look at that parchment, man, completely blank, though I picked it up about 3 rooms ago. And that's because you have to have the pencil to mark it. And I'll get the pencil right after I get a couple chalices here. I want to make sure they don't change the chalice on me to an actual bottle of medication. Intimidate again. Remember, always hit that A and B on the second controller. If you're playing on Nintendo, I don't know if it works on the Switch. All right, so now check this out. I'm going to pick up the torch and the pencil, and I'm going to show you something crazy, man. We've been moving around this dungeon. Oh, there's none. So you know what? Let me grab... Actually, what am I doing? Let me go in and out of here and see if it'll change up his script. There we go. Now remember, in the overworld, if you go out, and you can't come back in. So check this out. We now have the pencil. And look, nothing's marked. Still nothing marked. Wait, before I do anything. Pause it, nothing marked. And let's do that again. That's not the items I'm looking for. Those are not the droids. Now I'll show you guys. Watch this. The rooms I go between will be marked with the pencil. The torch will make the room you're in blink. How crazy is that, though? That you literally can get the parchment and the pencil, but when you get the pencil later, you're not going to mark where you were before because you're not going to remember. Or I guess that's the reasoning. I don't know. Let me get some water. So here you might have noticed that I ran across. I wanted to get those snakes out of the way. Hi, Gobi. We got a cat here. You guys can't see it. It's off camera. Okay, there we go. And of course, we're going to get these guys. Everyone say hi to Gobi. Hey, Gobi. Come here. Want to sit on the lap? You guys might not know this, but sometimes she sits on my lap while I record. You guys just don't see her on camera. Now, if you want to see more cat on camera, you let me know, and I'll get some Gobi on camera, man. Okay, let me see. We're going to go up. Now, from this room, we want to go left. And these guys aren't mandatory, but, I mean, each one gives you 10 hearts, if you can get it. And, the more cash we have for the stores, the better. Let me see. Yeah, we'll get these two guys. Okay, so let me see. So from here I went. Take a look. I got to go up again and I think left. I think up twice and left. Let me see if this room. Yeah, this is the room. This is the room. You want the room with those blue things and the crazy. I call it a zigzag pattern in the middle. Well, shoot, you guys are here anyway. I might as well finish these guys off. And I think we're at a shop, but do not buy health upgrades here. No need to. If we head over to the left, we should be able to find a hot springs. Oh, shoot. Who cares? There's a hot springs. Check it out. Let them hit you. And I'm going to speed this part up for you guys, so don't worry. Let me get myself back to the shop to get oriented here. And we're going to intimidate them just to do it, even though we're not buying anything. Just keep running forward. They should miss you. There you go. Here, just push off to the right. And don't be afraid to jump down in the lava if you wanted to take them out. I didn't. Now, actually, let me knock these guys out for you. Because I want to get those centurions. That'll give me 9. And what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to turn to an eggplant on purpose. I want you guys to see this. And let me see. I think the health clinic is around here. So no, the hospital is around here. So let me get eggplant mode. I just want you guys to see this. Check this out. Remember how I said you're literally feet and an eggplant? Push to the right over here. And you could jump over that. But, well, I'm not sure in eggplant form. And check this out. For free, we look up, and we're back to normal. And I had to do that for you guys just to see it. I mean, you haven't lived till you see an eggplant-sized pit, man. Now, I have plenty of more mallets. But, you know what? Yeah, let's hit it. Let me take a look. We got 16. I mean, I'm going to bust open some whatever I see on the way for centurions, man. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because it'll help us with the boss. Actually, not so much this boss. The next boss more help is going to be more help with the centurions than anything. Oh, we were at 420 for a second, but now we're at 425. Wonder if I can get this guy through there. Nope. Notice how I drop down to the right, and then I avoid getting hit that way. All right, we got that bad boy. Whoa. Remember the Iceman. Boom. Here there's going to be eggplant wizards. I remember this. Just push to the left when you go in. No, it's going to be after this. I remember there's eggplant wizards sometime after I drop down and start moving left. When you see them, just move to the left, take them out, and then you move up and to the right and you're at the boss. That's how I remember how to get to the boss. I think I'm going to pick up that bottle. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to pick up that bottle. Let's see what else they have for sale, just in case. Do I want a chalice? I don't know. Let me see. I mean, yeah, why not? Best condition possible, right? I mean, the next few stages, we're going to crush it. We're going to get so many hearts. So many hearts. Yep, that was it. And check this guy out. You could jump and shoot him, but it's dicey if you're not proficient with the jump and shoot. So you could just aim from down there like I did. But that's your choice, man. Take the guys out down here first. And just kind of hang out. Let those guys get close to you. Take them out there. And now turn around quickly. You're going to activate the snakes. And you want to do that while you're down there. Because then you're going to take these two guys out and go right into the boss. Yep. So if you notice, this guy has 200 health. It sucks that the Centurions take one hit, man. I wonder what... I know my arrows are doing 4 damage because I'm power level 4. But I'm wondering... No, they're doing 5 damage, I think. Let me check it out. We're at 26? 22? Yeah, we're doing 4. It's your power level. Some people stand on that right platform, the double one on the right, not the single. You could do that. I sometimes chase them around. It's personal preference. Darn. Man, messing that up. Come on, dude. Damn. It's getting crazy. You know what? We're just going to chill. This boss is all about patience, really. You can let him go over you as well. It's whatever your preference is. $30, so we got a few more hits. Come on, buddy. Three more hits. We got them. Now, don't worry too much about the damage we're taking. At the beginning of the next stage, they have a hot spring, so... And we made it through the second fort, and now we're in the sky world. Once we liberate that, it's a push through to get to Medusa. Okay, so we made it to 3-1, and first things first, let's hit the hot springs, and as you know, we're going to speed that up for you. Okay, guys, so before anything, check this out. You fall through the clouds. And another thing, this is our last strength upgrade world. But we have to be careful, because remember, we need 10,000. Each one of those snakes we killed gives us 100. The little hearts give us 1 heart. Oh, that arrow was 10 points I missed. Shooting an arrow is 10 points. Taking damage is 300 gone. And we have a limited number of enemies in which to get this in. I'm okay with that hit. And I'm okay with using up that feather there too, because I really wanted to get that, I really want to get taken care of here, man. I want to get all my, my upgrades. So, we're going to make sure we take these guys out. So that was a negative 300 to get a big heart, which I believe... Oh no, half heart. Which still is pretty good. So that one just made us even. These big ones are the ones that we need. Okay, that was a quick move, dude. I am glad I got that. Okay, so someone tell me someone tell me, oh shoot, tell me when we get a little further into this game, like right here. Okay, do these look like blocks from Metroid to you? Because there's distinct blocks that look just like this in Metroid. And you'll see in other parts of the World 3, there's blocks that look like they're from Norfair. I think I saw these in Norfair too. And I'm pretty sure this is what they were like at the end too, when you're trying to get out of Zebes or whatever I think that's what the planet's called, Zebes, as I recall. When you're trying to get out of there at the end, and it's self-destructing. All right, up here, just jump like I did, and don't worry, we're gonna loop around to the right. Those are the Plutarchs that fly, so kind of get in their line of sight. Yeah, and let them do that. Let them scurry on away, man. Okay, so let me see. Let me get up here. There we go. Let me see if that guy's going to appear here, man. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Jump over that. Those things do damage. So if we didn't make it, you're not going to see this video, actually, because we got to reset it. And I recommend anybody that doesn't make it to reset it on this stage, man. You just don't want to be in that situation where you're at the top and you simply don't have what you need for your strength upgrade, which is this room right here, by the way. Let's see. I'm not going in the room yet. Let me see if I can bait that guy out one more time. I don't think we... Oh, we could have it. Actually, we do have it. Well, if we had it, we lost it. Let's see. No, we got it. Because when I paused it, you saw we had like 9,300. Remember, if you pick up the hearts, it gives you the same amount as for killing that enemy. Now, I don't know why Pit is this purple bluish color, but check it out. 5 strength right there by the arrows. So right now, let's take stock of this. We're at the end of 3-1 because we're about to pass through. We got the 3 weapons. Those are the treasures from Zeus that you have to earn in the trials. Having those 3 and 5 strength and 200,000 or more, which gives you 5 endurance, are 3 of the 4 criteria. Now, the last criteria is to have 999 hearts. And we're going to be able to do that before we get to Medusa. Don't worry about it. Because we have 2 more worlds to go. Actually, 3 more if you count the castle, and then Medusa's world itself. Alright, so here we go, man. We need that 999 hearts. Once we have that, we're pretty much set. Because we have all the other criteria we need. And we can spend some of the money here. We can spend some at another stage if we want to. We have, after this, we have 3-3, obviously, 3 for our fortress. And then we're just freed into Medusa's world. So, I do have to be kind of cautious. Now, if you don't have the 999 hearts, I say farm them at the fortress if you bought a bunch of stuff. So here there's 2 ways. You can jump on this and go across the screen, or you can get on it when it's going the other way and just duck. You can duck on these blocks. Be sure to jump over that crazy looking thing. And this is a trial of strength, right? But since we have all our, or this is not a, this endurance trial is the one that he does to give you one of the weapons, the sacred, those treasures. We got all three. We don't need it. I was just going in there to show you what it was, but that is one more location. But we're not going to have to do that. But if you didn't have all your arrows, that would have been the last one to get it. Sorry, not the sacred treasures, the arrows, man. Your 5 arrows for your max strength, because the sacred treasures are different. Now here, watch this. If we kind of cruise here in the middle, because you can jump through those blue platforms, you should be good to get really far up this way. Now, you'll notice we'll hit a couple stores, black markets, and we are going to get a lot of cash per se for a pit, but we're not going to spend it because near the top of this, I believe there's a hot spring. And if there's not, we got 4 potions in that barrel. We should be good. I might buy a couple more potions because check this out. These guys here give you a ton of hearts. Also, these platforms, I know I've seen these in Norfair and Metroid. And if I go a little further up here, you're about to see something insane. You are about to see, well, and you'll know it when you see it. If you're an old head like me, when I get a little further up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Black market, we don't want any of this. And as I said, I'm not too worried about taking the hits. I'm building some cash as I move up. Not going to stop to farm it. But if I see an enemy of opportunity like these guys, of course we'll take it out. But we're not going to sit here and kill all of them or keep spawning them. No need for all that. As you see, we're already well over 500, man. So as I said, if we get to a shop and I can intimidate that guy and for 100 get on another couple potions, of course I will. Because in a couple more stages, we are going to take out, we're going to get so many hearts that we're going to have that 999 criteria crushed. And if you've noticed, this is a pretty long stage. But the climb isn't too daunting. Oh man, I used a feather. I made the wrong jump. So check this out. I believe, I'm not sure, it's either this or the next room. Okay, we're pretty close to the top. And look what makes an appearance, man. Tell me those things floating aren't Metroids. Look at those. Dude, and look at this. We crushed it. Way over 300, and we only needed 200k, bro. Alright, so we're in 3-3. And the only thing we're missing for that good ending is the 999 hearts. But remember, we still got to do the fortress. So what I suggest to anybody, if you have a lot of hearts like I do now, shoot for 999 by the time you get to the end of the stage. And there's actually a shop. And if you're trying to get the best ending, you obviously will have 5 strength. So you'll be able to intimidate the owner here. Now, if you have feathers and you fall, don't get your password out. Don't restart it. If you're able to finish off this level, even if you use the remainder of your feathers, just keep it that way, man. This is the last stage where you're going to have to worry about falling like that. And again, the plan is keep it in the center like I'm doing. And those, I'm going to let them go by because they got away from me. And that's fine. And we should be about halfway through the stage now. So we should see those enemies with the giant mouths that we saw in the previous stage. There they are. Coming up. Now let's get rid of some of these guys here. Now, by the way, that right there is the black market. We will not be purchasing from that. I'm just knocking out a few here, but we're going to go in the door just to show you what's in here. And remember, you can't intimidate this guy no matter what. Let me grab this controller and show you guys. No intimidation factor. And again, that's the second player controller you intimidate with. And the criteria for it to work, you have to be above the level of the current world you're in of the to be able to intimidate. And when I say above the level, I mean power level. But also be aware, when you get to this stage, because I've had purple hair before where I've been power level 3, so I've never been able to intimidate here. When you get to this stage, I've never been able to intimidate before, but I should be able to. Right now I'm 5, I'm maxed out. Just cruise to the left on that and come out on the right. Remember, screen wraps in this game, so. Let me get over to this side, I'll take some of these guys out. Too bad we can't take some of those hearts that are in there, man. That kind of sucks. Let's see if we get these guys to proc right there. There you go. Oh man, I used a feather. But it doesn't matter. Check this out. Boom. I used the second one. I got 3. That was out of control. Look what I figured out, though. If you flap your wings, you could actually fly, man. When I get to the top, I'll drop off with my... Yeah, I don't have any more. I was going to say drop off with my last feather to show you guys. And that was getting away from myself over there. Me trying to get overzealous and knock those guys out. I mean, we're pretty much here. With the next couple groups, we should be good. And we should have, yeah, by the time we get to the top. Especially the way these things keep spawning in. Whew. You want to be real careful here. You actually want to jump to the cloud I'm jumping on. If you try to screen wrap, you're actually going to fall off the screen here. Look at that old Nintendo slowdown, man. You haven't changed, old girl. We'll call you Seabiscuit right here. That's Nintendo's name now. You my Seabiscuit. And now, there's like no need to collect anything. Now check out this cool little platform over here on the right. Notice that it just gets you stuck and you have to jump. But again, this game came out so early in the development of the Nintendo, man, or at least the release in the US. That guy just rolled up on and took him out. It doesn't really matter. We're maxed out on our health there, so we're good to go. And let's get in here and see what we can purchase here. And let's see about that Intimidate on this regular shop. You know what? We're going to take this potion here. Minus 270, but we should be good because the next stage, we'll be able to get that 270 no problem, man. All right, so we made it to stage 3-4, and we only got one stage left after this. Now, if you follow my route, man, we're going to go right to a hot springs, and then we're going to go right to the boss. Pretty direct route, because this is a huge fortress. Now, when you climb down this ladder, you want to push left and avoid the eggplant wizards. No eggplantification in this channel. Push down and just go past this next room completely. Don't even interact with those enemies, even if you need hearts. Now, this room here, if you want to take these guys out and get the hearts, go right ahead. These guys actually give you large hearts. The reason I said don't do the other room is because those blue ones give you half hearts. It's pretty much the same enemy, different color palette. Now here, you want to go left, like I did, and then go down and hold left, because we got eggplant wizards again, man. This fortress just stacked the eggplant wizards. If If you got enough health, just run past these, take the hits. Not if you're going to use a health bottle, though. And here's your hot springs. All right, so now we got to get past those eggplant wizards again. This room, don't take any damage. Just be cool with it, man. Now here, got to watch the pattern. Jump over that one and move in and take the hit, but not from the eggplant itself. And now completely avoided him. If you see you're going to take a hit, jump in the lava or take a hit from the eggplant wizard himself. Do not turn to an eggplant, man. I know it looks funny, but in this stage, when you go to the hospital room, it completely takes you out of the loop and you have to do a giant backtrack. Now check out how straightforward this is. If you had a lot of health, you could have just gone up from here. And we're just going to continuously go up, man. And we're going to go up until you can't go up anymore. And you'll know you're in the right place because there'll be a ladder that's out of your reach and a bunch of blue circular enemies just popping around the room. Now, we still need the $9.99, but not by the end of this stage. It's by the end of the next one. And as you see, I mean, without even trying too hard, we're getting tons of hearts. These guys are going to drop down, and don't worry about them. Actually, no. Got to go back. What am I doing, dude? Might as well take these big guys out again since we're here. Let those little guys fall. Don't shoot arrows at them. These are the droids I've been looking for, this room. We're doing great here, man. Alright, so let's head left now. And let's avoid eggplantification 2.0 there. Not our deal. And there's that 79. That's that RD79, 979. Alright, drop down. And then we head left one more time. And then we're just going to head up. And this room right here, once we get to the top, you'll see it. Oh, shoot. I want to get that Centurion. This room right here, when you get here, just jump forward and get on this ledge here to avoid the snakes. Now get ready, dude. The next room is dicey. Watch this. Go in quickly. Take hits. You want to get hit by the little snakes so you have invisibility frames protecting you from the eggplant wizard below, man. That is so crucial in this stage. And we're almost there. I might buy a chalice. I might not. Dude, I'm only taking these guys out because they're in my way. Okay, here we are. Let me see. I'm going to intimidate this guy and probably buy one chalice. We can get 100 hearts here, man. Let's do it. So Pandora, you have to hit her in the mouth or eyes. Cannot hit her at the bottom. If she is slightly off the floor on the bottom, because she does that sometimes. If she's slightly off the floor and you shoot at her, you won't be able to do damage to her. You have to hit her in, like I said, the mouth or eyes. And this is going to be an opportunity to get a few hits there. See what I mean? Wasn't getting hits. I was hoping she'd do that pattern real quick. Here we need 11 more hits, so this is dicey. We might use one of our bottles. Remember, they're auto-used. Dude. Three more hits for Pandora. Oh, we used the bottle, dude. It's okay, it's okay. We got 4 bottles. What did that thing pause for? Does it pause like that when it hits you? Alright, so we got this. And now it's time to go to Medusa's stage. Now, this stage is pretty dicey. You actually have to kill 50 enemies, or it does an infinite loop. And you guys will see it now. Alright, so here we need to kill 50 enemies to make Medusa spawn or the stage will loop. So, I'm counting. I believe I've taken out 6 enemies. That's 7. And we also want to make sure we get the 999. So we're at 999. We just got to get to Medusa, dude, and we'll get the awesome ending. And I'm just hoping taking these guys out, or at least all these guys that are coming up, will get me there. Yeah, it's pretty dicey. Sometimes you end up looping around, and that's okay. But you want to be real careful with your health. And we'll know once we get past these ghosts if we made it, because the stage will turn red on us. So that brick is not red, so I think we're going to loop. Or it might be the next one. It's red, dude. Look at the lower brick. We're at Medusa. We're at Medusa. There was no need to do that, but just for good measure, man. Here we go. Here we go. I hope we get this. It's been years. I'm talking about decades. Okay, that was a bad move. I was just checking how much health I have. I'm just going to try to spam it, man. Hopefully I can avoid that green snake deal. That's Medusa, and she's dead. Dude, we got Kid Icarus. Look at her crumpled over, man. Why'd you mess with Palutena? And this is actually the Sky Palace. That fortress wasn't. We took it back and rescued Palutena. Thank you, Pit. Let's see what we got. This has got to be the best ending. I did everything. Large pit. And we'll know if it's the best ending if you see stuff flying around and shorebirds and little kisses. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. Pay attention, Princess Peach, Princess Zelda. These little hugs, these little cheek kisses. Look at that. Medusa was destroyed and light and peace returned to Angel Land. But in order to maintain peace, Pit's struggle continues. It's been Kid Icarus. It's been your boy RetroDoc79. Like and subscribe. Man, please consider liking and subscribing. And as soon as these credits are gone, I'll be out, man. Drop your game request, man, either in the comments or in an email. My email is RetroDoc79. It's actually in the description of this and the description of my channel. It's in the description of all my games. And it's RetroDoc79@gmail.com. That's the best way to get a hold of me because I'll be able to see that because I check it daily. Now, the comments, I'll see those as well. Just drop them in there. But they might take a little longer to get to. Man, put in the comments, man. Did anybody own this as a kid? Did anybody beat it as a kid? I didn't own it. My buddy Mark from grade school owned it. I borrowed it from him. I actually let him use Super Mario Brothers 2. And the hero is you. That's right. The end. Again, thanks for your support. Like and subscribe. It's been your boy Retro Doc 79, and I'm out, man.